Well, we are still getting the squalls as the weather approaches, and nobody knows if it's going to be a tropical storm or just another bunch of thunderstorms, but they keep hitting us. Right now it's pretty mild, but yeah, you can see Miss Astrea. I think we're about to witness the end of Miss Astrea because it looks like she's just been abandoned, unfortunately. They had some guys come out and pull her off the reef yesterday, but they basically just threw the anchors in the water and left. And she didn't even hold through the first minor squall. Now she's hung up on the wreckage. You can see her transom's not moving at all. That's unfortunate. If we get a big storm now, she's going to get a hole punched in her and she'll just go straight to the bottom. Hopefully somebody comes out to rescue her, but it seems like the owners are not available. And they haven't even sent a skipper out just to take control of the boat. So hopefully something changes. Otherwise, it'll be the end of an era for Miss Astrea. Oh, there's something I haven't seen before. Even in a squall, they're launching parasails. Well, I don't know what I'm seeing there. It looks like they're launching 2 parasails from one boat. Or is there a second boat behind? I don't know, I can't tell. Oh yeah, there is 2 boats, okay. Oh, they're very close. Must be a group session. Yeah, there they go. Cool. So, welcome to our world, because this is what it's been like for the last couple of weeks. It's just been up, down, all over the place. Lots of cloud weather. I mean, you remember we were dodging that hurricane a little while ago? And ever since it's been going from blowing like stink to flat calm, as you can see. And now we're expecting another system in the next couple of days that hopefully is not going to happen, is not going to materialize. It's looking like it's going to head north at this point, but we're not entirely sure. You just never know until it actually gets here.
It's very flat and calm that you can see our chain today. The ocean is very clean and you can see our chain.
Yeah, even though it's been cloudy, you can still see the water's very clear. Yeah, there's our chain going right there. Right past the old spare tire, look. Anybody need a tire? How about you, Richie? Do you need a spare tire?
I need a fish, Lily. I want a fish. Pet.
Yeah, Richie wants a fish. Where's the pest, Richie? Where's the pest? Over there? Where? Let's go see.
Vamos, Richie.
Fast, 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 everywhere. You see the pest? Nope, not yet. They're hiding. Oh well, we'll see them again soon. Hey, we see them again soon. Yeah.
No. Tiki.
What? You see a tiki? Oh yeah, look. Yeah, there's another bird. Every bird he sees, he thinks it's tiki coming home. But unfortunately, that is definitely not tiki. No. But meantime, we have a little bit of time. So I'm going to do a little bit of testing on some stuff that now I have opportunity to do. So recently I did a video unboxing some new products from some manufacturers, including the latest entry in the market from Jackery, which is their new 1000 Plus series, and that is their first entry into the expandable portable market. So of course, when one of these manufacturers comes out with a new product, our first question is, does it live up to the manufacturer's specifications? Is it going to help us in our personal lives? And is it worth the money or the investment? So stick around, because those are the questions we're going to answer today. Yeah, you see birds? Oh yeah, I see. Oh yeah, every time Richie sees a bird now, he thinks it's tiki. So we still haven't found tiki, of course, but well, we always remain hopeful, but she's out there somewhere, I'm sure. Hey buddy.
Tiki.
Yeah, tiki. I know. But yeah, I can say I've been eagerly anticipating testing this particular unit because it checks off 4 of my most important boxes when it comes to what would be my solar generator of choice. And that would be 1, portability, 2, expandability, being modular, 3, app control, and 4, actually have enough power to make a difference to our daily lives if the system goes down that we're currently depending on, and we can use it as a full backup. So of course, being a solar generator means that it needs to work with solar panels. So in the package that Jackery had sent us for testing, they included 2 of their new folding 100-watt solar panels. And that is these guys right here. They're very compact, very lightweight, and actually snap together with magnets, and that holds them closed. And then they've got a handle built in, and on the other side, open that up, and the wires are right inside, already hooked up, ready to plug in. And you can see right here, these are the new Solar Saga series of solar panels, and they are 100 watts at 18 volts, and the system can handle up to 8 of these, so 800 watts total into the Jackery 1000 Plus. So we're going to get the solar panels out on deck for testing shortly, but the first thing I want to do is actually a capacity test. I want to do a discharge of the capacity of the system to find out how much actual usable capacity we have. Because in my mind, that's one of the most important factors. If it's a 1,000 watt-hour system, how much of that power do we actually have available to use? And same thing for the reserve battery. It's a 1,000 watt-hour system as well. So I'm going to test this one individually first and this one second. But first, we need to top them up to 100%. So I'm going to take them downstairs and plug them into the ship's battery system, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so I've got the new Jackery doing its first full charge. You can see I brought it over to our electric galley and plugged it into a high power source underneath there. So it's charging up both devices. This one's at 45%, the battery's at 45%, and it's putting in over 1,200 watts right now. That's amazing, that's great. And as you can see, it just plugs in directly via the AC cable directly into the unit. Then we can bring in our app, and you can see right there also, it's showing all of the stats of the system. 46%, charging just over 1,200 watts, and you can control all the ports and everything from right here at the same time if you want. Right now the battery down here is showing at 46%, and you can even see how much power is going into just the battery. It's getting 543 watts all on its own right now. So 543 watts into the battery, and the balance going into the control unit. So far so good, so we're going to let this continue to do a full charge off our AC circuits in the boat, and then I'm going to do the discharge test. Okay, we are fully charged, 100% on the main unit and 100% on the battery. So now I'm going to take it outside and we'll do our discharge test back into the boat's electrical system. For that, we're just going to need an AC cord, and I've got an adapter plugged into the back of the boat, so I'm just going to plug the AC cord into the adapter into the ship's charging system, and the other end straight into the Jackery. We'll turn on the AC inverter and basically just wait and see how much power it delivers before it shuts off. Now, in order to do a capacity discharge test, we need our tester, so I'm just going to get this out and we're going to reset it to 0 so that everything inside, all the internal memory is erased, and it is ready to go. It'll come up automatically on watts. We're going to plug that directly into the Jackery. We plug our extension cable from the boat system into our tester, which is plugged into the Jackery. Make sure everything is reset to 0, which it is, and we turn on the Jackery. And there it goes. We're all connected. We've got 100%. 100%. We'll turn on the AC outlets. They should turn on. Our tester should come to life. There we go. It's at 0.00 kilowatt hours. We'll turn it back to watts, and it should tell us how much we're drawing. So 1.1, and it takes a few seconds for the boat system to acknowledge the shore power hooked up, and then it will turn on and start charging right there. So we're just over 1,200 watts here, just over 1,300 watts output. So this is how much power is being drawn from the inverter, and this is how much power is going to the ship system through our inverter
and battery charger.
So now we'll just let that run until it hits 0 and shuts off, and we'll come back and see how much usable capacity we actually got from the unit. And while that's doing that, we'll go ahead and set up our solar panels so we can start recharging it after it's finished. Okay, so both panels laid out and both cables in hand. All we need to do is plug these into the Jackery system and we are ready to go. Okay, so here is our 2 lines right here, and they are ready to be plugged in directly into our dual solar panel inputs right there. But we are going to wait to do that until, of course, after our discharge test is finished. If you hop on over to Jackery's website, you'll find all the information you could possibly want to know about the company itself, and of course, all the products that they have to offer, including the one that we're testing today, which is the Jackery 1000 Plus expandable system. You can go to the detail pages and you'll find all the exact specifications that are available for the unit. It is worth mentioning that they use the LiFePO4 chemistry, or lithium iron phosphate, which has a lifespan of over 4,000 cycles to 70% capacity. The solar panels are a foldable monocrystalline with a cell efficiency of 23% and carry a waterproof rating of IP65. They give a 2-year warranty on the solar panels plus 1-year extended warranty if you buy it from the website using one of the codes below. Okay, that's going to be running for a little while now, so I just got word from our buddy JP that he is coming over for a visit, and I think he's got a new toy he wants us to test, so I just got to put the dinghy in the water so he's got a place to tie up. And there's JP getting in his dinghy as we speak. I don't know what it is, but it looks big. JP! Touchdown! How's it going, man?
Good, brother.
Todo bien?
Yeah, all of a sudden my engine went from like not idling high enough to like revving way up all the time.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, who knows why.
I had that once before. It was because something, the automatic idle air intake blocked open somehow or something. I don't know.
Here,
One of my older engines.
You're filming, but here is the
What you got?
newfangled Instant Pot. But be careful because
Bag's got a hole in it.
that's actually just got burned open from my generator exhaust.
Oh, no. Shit.
Hopefully there's no other damage, but I don't think so.
Okay, got it. Wow, that's got some weight. Whoa. So this is your new gadget from your shipment.
That's right. And Maddy is lusting after it.
Something Maddy's gonna like.
Yeah, so she's gonna actually get to use it for the first time.
Uh-oh, you might have to take this home. I'm not sure I want to
It
know.
might be held hostage.
Oh, I see what it is. Okay. Big ass Instapot.
Yep, with the air fryer and Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi?
Control it from shore.
Sounds dangerous.
Sounds just like a Captain Rick and Maddy toy.
Uh-oh, maybe a future one. That.
How'd you know I wasn't bringing a cigar in your butt? I decided to smoke a cheap
Mommy!
Mexican cigar while I was waiting.
Hey, Richie. Where's Mommy? Mommy! JP's here with something new for you to test. No, Mommy. Hey, Richie got his butterfly.
You see that little Catalina 22 out there?
Yep.
I
Whoops.
got some footage of it too. That reminds me of the days when it was just so easy to go sailing.
Oh, I
When I had a
know.
boat that size, I sailed way more than when I have a...
Grab a bunch of girls and off you go.
Exactly.
Case of beer.
Exactly. Just hoist the main and off you go.
Simple as that.
As opposed to we're sitting here anchored waiting for a storm and are out there sailing just for the love of sailing.
There's Mommy. Guess what?
Hi.
Uncle JP has something for you.
What
Well,
is
to test.
Oh, wow.
Here, Maddy.
Yeah, it's big
The big
and heavy.
Instapot.
I think so. I need to change my gift for Christmas. It's too big.
What is that? Yeah, I know,
Is it
that's
too big?
huge.
For a year, yes.
If it's too big for your boat, what do you think about my boat?
It's very heavy.
You got 10 feet on me and a
It's
whole
very
bunch more.
heavy.
Yeah, I thought so too. It's really heavy.
It's a monster.
Air fried, roast, boiled, baked. Then this is that. Oh, this is better than ours.
Well, you guys are lucky. I think today you get a twofer. We're going to test the Jackery, but we're also going to test it in a real-world application, possibly with one of Maddy's new Italian galley recipes. Hey, let's see what she comes up with.
Oh.
Wow, what do you think, Mommy? You got any ideas for what you might make for a test recipe?
I have everything for make a chicken korma, and we can try.
And what's a chicken korma?
It's an Indian recipe. It's one of my favorite Indian recipe, and it's the first time that I go to cook this. But I have all the ingredient, just defrost, and why not?
And it'll work. Okay. Cool.
So I guess we're not getting the Italian galley so much as the Italian Indian galley today, but hey, whatever works. But yeah, you're wondering why we're going to test it with this thing. Well, JP was asking me earlier, he's got something he wanted to test on his boat to find out how much power it needs and how much of a power station it would take to actually run it. So I told him we're going to be testing the new Jackery system today, so I said whatever it is, bring it on over and we'll give it a try.
Absolutely, because it'd be great to be able to do it in the cockpit. It also to keep the heat out, although these don't have that lot of heat.
True.
But also to not have to use my actual lithium system. I can save the capacity for other things while I'm cooking, which right now sometimes I have issues with.
Yeah, sometimes you're getting low on power, you want to use the Jackery or something instead, and it will do the job, and then you recharge it when you have power available.
Yeah, or I've got multiple things going on that are beyond my 3,000 watt inverter's capacity to deal with them, like making water, for instance. I can't cook and make water at the same time.
Okay. So you're past the capacity of the system.
Exactly.
So this would help offset some of that. So
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's very
sounds like a
fast.
good real world test. Okay, so we look at our ship system on board. You can see the grid right there. That's 1159, 1178. That's the wattage coming from the Jackery right now. So that's what's powering the boat through our battery charger on board. So we've also got AC loads running of 400 watts because the air conditioning is running, fans are running. We got 450 watts coming in from solar. We got 200 watts going out to the DC system in the boat, but our net result is we're still getting 900 watts from the grid back into the battery system after everything else is accounted for. So cool, it's doing a good job and powering the boat charger, no problem at all.
What do you got, buddy? Wow, water paintings. Look at that. That's so cool.
What they are?
Nice.
Wow.
So you just need water, and then you make a new painting. Here, paint over here.
There we go.
What's over there?
How is possible?
Push this over here.
Put water
Do
there.
it, but I need to push you hard.
Wow, look at that.
Unlock
Pess.
So like this.
Pess. Yes, I see pess. Fish.
Yeah, for those of you that didn't know that, pez is the Spanish word for fish, and that's one of Richie's favorite words because he knows what the fish are in the water, and he always goes out the back of the boat and stands there and goes, pez, pez, pez. He sees them hiding under the dinghy, he sees them hiding under the dock, he sees them everywhere. So anytime he sees a fish, pez, 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 mommy, mommy, come. Okay, so first discharge test, we got a total of 2.23 kilowatt hours, and that's of a possible 2.5 kilowatt hour capacity between the unit itself and the reserve battery. So that is a pretty good result. If you divide 2.23 divided by 2.5, you get 89%. So that is our available capacity of the 2.5 total that is there. Obviously, some of it is going to be held in reserve just so that the battery doesn't kill completely. I mean, the BMS is always going to keep something in reserve to protect the batteries from being completely depleted, and that will help prolong their lifespan. So now I've plugged it back in and we're charging it back up, and then we'll run our next test is in a real world environment and see how much power this guy uses. Next test. Actually, I figured now is just as good a time as any to test the solar panels, so we're going to plug those in right now and we'll charge it up a little bit from the sun. And all that entails is going around the back side of the machine where you saw the jacks earlier and just plug in number 1 until it snaps in, and number 2. Then we go around the front of the system and you can see instantly it's putting in 122 watts. And that's from the 2 panels we set up on deck earlier that you can see I've now gotten standing up on their kickstands. Now we've got 2 of the 100-watt solar panels hooked up to the system, and with those 2 panels in good sunlight you should be able to charge the entire system, including the battery, in about, well, let's say 10 to 11 hours. But remember, this system can handle up to 8 of these solar panels. And 8 of those solar panels hooked up in the 2 parallel strings should give you a charge time of about 3 to 4 hours for the whole system, top to bottom, on a good sunny day. That's impressive. I'm very surprised to see a system that can handle 800 watts of solar input on a small unit. And don't forget, this system is expandable, so not only can you expand the number of solar panels, you can expand the number of batteries. You can put up to 3 of these batteries hooked up, and that will give you a total of 5 kilowatt hours of capacity overall. That's a lot for a small portable system, and that'll keep all your bare necessities going at home in an extended power outage for quite a while. Okay, so we've charged the Jackery up to 60%. I've got my gauge. We're going to reset the gauge back to 0 again. Maybe you can see it's at 0. We're going to plug that into the Jackery, and I'm going to plug in the Instapot to the Jackery, and then turn on the AC. Right there. Okay. Perfecto. Now, back to Madalena.
It's a
a
good
good
time for
time for
cooking.
Now, yep.
It's like
Somebody's sleeping.
Leave It to Beaver or something.
It's a time to make our chicken butter, like a chicken korma. We have ginger, garlic, onion. I just clean here. We have all the spices here: paprika, black pepper, turmeric, cumin, garam masala, salt, a very good last tears of Italian virgin oil, tomato sauce. We squish the ginger and make a little pieces like the garlic. We
mince it.
Yeah, we mince it.
Do it that way, so why not try it?
Curcuma, cumin, salt, just in the bottom, black pepper. Okay, now we put a sauté.
Okay, it's running.
Yeah.
And we are drawing 1100 watts.
Now we take the tomato sauce. Have it.
I think as
Good.
long as I'm hanging around with you guys, this Instapot's gonna stay on your boat.
No, it's too big. We don't have space.
You can come in like a crew if you want, but you need to walk.
Crew, and I need to work.
Yep.
Damn it.
We add the chicken now. When we add the chicken, we close the Instant Pot. We put pressure cook 8 minutes at the 7. I like 7. Stop.
Okay, and we are now drawing still 1100 watts, and we're at 50%. So we use 10% doing the saute. Now we'll see how much it uses to cook the whole thing. Now, see, this is one of the best things about an Instapot. It has 5 minutes left. It's already sealed the lid, so it's not making any more steam. It's pressure cooking inside. But if you look at the Jackery is no longer drawing any power. Okay, so this just went to 0 minutes. Now it's at 1 minute of keeping warm. And this has not drawn another ounce of energy since that went into cooking mode. Once we closed the lid and the steam stopped, that was the end of it. That's a big difference. Look, we are still at 32%, and this recipe is finished.
Ready, all the steam go out,
So it's finished.
and
We finished at 32%, so we never used any additional power. That's pretty amazing. And what do we got?
yeah.
Is it inedible?
Now
I wish
we-
we could smell that because it does smell good.
yeah, now we need to add milk cream. Is perfect about time.
Okay, guys,
chicken.
my turn. So for that, we got to say goodbye because I only got one hand. So
Yeah.
we will say, ciao,
Ciao.
salute.
Mm.
Thanks for watching,
Salute.
Salut.
and we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Have a good
Now,
night. Mm.
it's very tender, the chicken. I'm
It smells
surprised.
delicious. Okay, gotta go.
Ciao.
The actual chicken dish?
Okay, one last shot. Sorry.
Excelente.
Wow, that is yummy. Wow. Okay, two more. Sorry. Look, he became a robot.
On demand.
Thank you, Miss Maddy.
Gracias,
Thank you.
You're welcome.
amiga. Salute.
Hello.